Hi all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to look at my 5 favourite snare drums. Well, my five favourite snare drums for this week anyway. Now, you may or may not know anything about me, but I do have a serious snare drum addiction, and I got quite a few. So, and you know, my tastes change. Almost every week I hit a snare drum and really love it and think, oh, this is one of my favorite. And then, 2 weeks later, it's at the back of my pile of snare drums, and I got another one. I think, oh, this is my favorite. So really, it's almost impossible to choose. It's like trying to choose a favorite child. It's just impossible. But anyway, I thought this week, I've picked out 5 snare drums out of my collection, and I think I really like these snare drums this week. So let's go through them. You may know of these snares, some you may not. There's a few of the snare drums I have here are quite boutique. Anyway, let's start with this first one here. This is a Canopus snare drum. It's a black nickel over brass, so it's like Canopus's version of a Black Beauty snare drum. This is a 14 by 6.5, and I really love this snare. So I'll play a little bit on it and see what you think. I'll initially play it without any dampening, and then I'll drop a gel onto it just to dampen it up a little bit, even though this snare drum has a built-in damper. But I'll just use a gel because some of the other snares that I've got don't have internal muffles, so I'll just use a gel on all of them to give you a bit of a comparison. So anyway, let's play a bit of this one. Now I'll put a gel on it. So there you have it. It's a Canopus black nickel over brass, Canopus's version of a Black Beauty. I've owned Black Beauties before, and I currently don't own a Black Beauty because I like this actually better than a Black Beauty. So my opinion only, I think the Canopus Black Beauty is better than the original Ludwig Black Beauty. But anyway, I'll get rid of this and we'll get another one. So next up is another Canopus. This is a 14 by 6.5 once again, but this is actually made from ash wood. So, and these are all tuned differently, so it's not giving you exact comparisons. But, it just gives you an idea what these things sound like. So let's play this. Canopus 6.5 by 14 ash wood. Now let's throw a gel on it. So there you have it, 6.5 inch Canopus Ash wood snare drum. Okay, next up we have a reissue Slingerland Radio King 14 by 7 inch snare, and we'll play a bit of that. Hopefully, because the height's different, I've changed the mic position, but hopefully it still sounds good. Okay, we'll throw a gel on it. So there you have it, 6 by 7 inch reissue Slingerland Radio King. And speaking of Radio Kings, this is a Radio King replica, and it's made by a Belgium company called Lignum drums from Belgium. This is a 5 inch or 5.5. I think it's a 5 inch. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 5, not 5.5. And it's built the same way as the old Radio Kings were built. So, and it's maple. So we'll give this a go. Okay, now we'll throw a gel on it. So there you have it, 5 inch Radio King replica made by the Lignum drum company from Belgium. Now we have another Canopus snare drum If you haven't noticed, I love Canopus snare drums. To me, they're the best snare drums in the world, and I've got quite a few. I won't say how many I own, but I've got quite a few. This is a solid maple, 1-ply maple. It's a 5.5-inch snare drum. So let's give this one a go. Okay, let's put a gel on it. Might just adjust the snare a little bit. It's a little bit too loose. So there you have it, my 5 favourite snare drums, well, for this week. And let me know what you think of these snares, which one you like better than the rest. Drop me a little message and say, give me your top 3 out of those 5. What do you think about these snare drums? As I said, these are my faves for this week. Next week it might be something totally different. I'll drag a few more snares out of my collection and make some other videos. I might do a nickel over brass snare drum sort of selection for you next, I think. I think I got 3 or 4 nickel over brass snares, a few modern and a few vintage. So I'll pull them out and do a little comparison of them at some stage as well. Anyway, on that note, thanks for watching my video. We'll see you in the next, and take care, have a good life, and keep drumming.